Technology has transformed the globe in the last 10-15 years. Numerous industries have been completely upended and almost unrecognizable. However, the banking and financial sector has adapted well to this technological revolution. In this video, I'll discuss why it is important to hold at least 100XRP coins, and also I will be explaining why I think Ripple and XRP will build a business and digital asset that will transform banking and finance. I'll make the bullish argument for Ripple and XRP, explain why they're so disruptive to the status quo, and argue that they're so disruptive to the status quo and argue that they'll change history. This is my Ripple XRP bullish case. This is why I'm bullish about everything they're doing and think they'll disrupt trillions of dollars of value. And you'll see why I trust them. David Schwartz's positive case for Ripple and XRP will start this video. David Schwartz is one of the main drivers of XRP's goals at Ripple, so we must pay attention to him when discussing the project's goals. I want to demonstrate how much Ripple has already achieved and then make it easy for you to see why this is such a powerful weapon in the modern world. Why will this technology change our lives? Why use this tech? Why not? Why not another digital resource? Before critiquing David Schwartz's argument, we must know that he is one of the most important figures on this topic. We can help any financial institution in a compatible jurisdiction settle any asset swiftly and cheaply, he said. Bill payers know the situation is bad. Imagine if each financial institution instantly settled for pennies. Technology exists to radically change anything. Only how to promote adoption remains defending against incumbencies. Rules, lethargy, and massive enterprises is also a problem because you're ahead of the curve. The world's biggest banks want to block or stop technological advancement. You love technology, but you want to stop it. Ripple and XRP enable fractions. Second settlement amongst all institutions, as David Schwartz stated. That's a powerful goal that the existing financial system lacks and is now unattainable given technology. Understanding this is vital since it shows why Ripple is distinct just by looking at them. Their stuff is exclusive. These banks manage billions to trillions of dollars yet cannot complete payment in milliseconds. It's impossible since they lack technology. The system needs Ripple services. Our world moves information in fractions of a second. Smartphones can rapidly report global events. Value moves differently now. We shop workers can now transfer value. We can use XRP. Large institutions cannot utilize such technology regulations since such technology threatens their monopoly. The big players are trying to stop it. Thus, Ripple's technology will transform the industry. It's good that banks and agencies are desperately trying to slow down technology since they can't imitate it. If they could copy the product, they would have. That failed because Ripple and XRP were designed by a different group. Now that we know the technology's vast capacity, I want to discuss Ripple's effectiveness despite criticism. Ripple also operates secretly. It's not visible. It makes many people think nothing is happening in the background. Ripple and XRP violate sector secrecy and NDAs. It is amazing to see Ripple and XRP progress so far. Their improvement is astounding. Outside of the US, the SEC lawsuit didn't affect our capacity to start negotiations and initiatives with central banks. I know the US prioritizes itself. Expect that, however, different people have different views. I believe the UK, Switzerland, and Japan have made it clear that XRP is not a security for some time. Since we started our project 2.5 years ago, CBC hasn't been a problem. 5 more countries have joined us. We had a comparable amount that wasn't disclosed. 20 more talks are ongoing, thus we collaborate with 5 nations. We have a comparable number, but it's secret. As you know, at least 20 more talks will continue. That's powerful, so let's wait. 10 central banks use Ripple. 15 of governments are working with Ripple to adopt the XRP ledger for fast payments. Do you realize its impact? Ripple faces struggles with U.S. government regulation. After 3 years of SEC flotation, they convinced 15 of the world to adopt the XRP ledger. It's shocking that these nations don't care what the US says because they need Ripple's transformational XRP technology, despite everything. Ripple has evolved its products swiftly, which is encouraging. After the Ripple SEC issue was handled, I expect this figure to rise substantially. The plan will soon change. Fast payments will be common. XRP's fast payments will put any nation that doesn't use them at a strategic disadvantage. You'll quickly fall behind, and nations will realize they don't have time to establish their own system. How can we easily get these rapid payments? They need Ripple and XRP ledger technologies to do this. I'll quickly explain how revolutionary and game-changing the product is to help you grasp it. Our system is fragmented. This blue bank in this area must connect to send money to this bank. To connect, both banks' engineers must work on the back end and develop interoperability. Even if they connect, their payments will remain unpredictable and expensive. Payment settlement takes 3 to 5 days and costs a considerable chunk of the sum. Even if they establish that relationship, it won't work. Let's presume success. Blue Bank wants Green Bank to settle, so they must start over. They must draw 8. Gather all their engineers, start working on the back end, and make another ineffectual connection. Thus, if the blue bank wants to settle with a red bank, it must build a new link, which is obvious inefficiently. Their engineers must work non-stop to connect to all these institutions. Engineers must also connect to new banks. It's disastrous. Many variations exist. The red and green banks want to connect. Visit the White House after creating the link. As you can see, needing to connect to so many banks has backed up these banks. It transfers value inefficiently. They move money inefficiently and interact with other systems. These payments will take 3 to 5 days. It'll cost. That's costly and slow, unreliable system. Old technology causes this. Adding XRP simplifies this. All banks here are instantly connected with XRP. One bank can instantly link to every free other bank by connecting to the XRP ledger. Revolutionary technology. It completely flips the system and boosts its efficiency. For example, one bank must build partnerships with all these other banks without being on the XRP ledger. They'll never try since they'll be at a strategic disadvantage. They must accept that their payments will take 3 to 5 days and cost a fortune in addition to connecting to all these banks for a PS, which is not logical. Instead, they can link to the XRP ledger and voila. They are linked to these other banks for fast settlement with pennies or less fees. This makes this system effective. Ripple and XRP are introducing banking technology due to regulatory uncertainties. 15 of the world's countries have joined. Ripple. They're releasing a gizmo that entirely overhauls the system and boosts efficiency. This is why I think Ripple and XRP will profoundly change human history, and you have to hold at least 100 XRP coin to be part of this wonderful stuff. I don't think anyone can match it. Now that we have clarity, countries will scramble to construct similar systems on the XRP ledger, and it will boost XRP's price beyond belief. That's all for now. See you in our next video.